How's it going, champions? This is Juleford9211 coming at you with another video. Today is Monday, April the 25th, and we're gonna double check. And yep, the 25th, Monday. So today we have a video concerning one of my profiles, my best selling deck. There's several versions. In case you didn't know, my channel is oriented towards budget decks. The reason why is because I've sold for years. I've actually sold Yu-Gi-Oh since somewhere around 2004, 2005, but I stopped selling it, I think, in 2008, and then I restarted again in 2019. So as you already know, I play Dark Magician, and pretty much I know what sells fast, what doesn't sell fast. I know what works, what doesn't work at locals, at YCS. People doubt me. They say I don't know what I'm doing. The majority of people, a lot of the channels that have large followings, large subscribers, and one of the reasons is a lot of times you have to understand in life what's popular is not always what's good. If you haven't figured that out, then you're probably still too young. The problem is what works is the minority. It's kind of like the poor and the rich. There's a lot of more poor people than there is rich. Rich is a minority. What's popular is to be poor. So the Dark Magician deck, since 2019, when I came back in the scene, I created a deck. There's about 6 or 7 versions of it that I've created. They're all budget versions. The first original budget version from 2019, around May, was a deck that I showcased on my channel, and that deck was destroying YCS champion decks during that time, from 2016 all the way to 2019. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll send you the link to the videos as I destroy the YCS champion deck. Then after that, I went ahead and created several alternative budget versions. As Dark Magician continued to grow and become more expensive, people were not listening to my channel, and because they weren't doing that, cards were out of the range, like Soul Servant, Magician Souls, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. People were not listening, and therefore they couldn't afford it. So we're gonna go over it right now, some of the cards and what happens, and then I'm gonna showcase one of my best sellers and how Loza played a similar build. I'm gonna send you a link to his channel, and then also I asked Loza for permission to showcase the deck, but before I do that, I wanted to show video that showcases the deck being played. If you notice, he's full of hand traps. The reason why I play the left hands, because infinite impermanence, on the judgment, strike, so on and so forth, evenly matched. So it works out for me. You don't need to. You could just play 3 revs. So if you know anything about my channel, almost every time I duel, like 95% I duel or more, the duels are won, but I like to play with my opponent in the sense I don't finish them off. I just negate everything. So people don't notice that on my channel. Like I pretty much won most of my duels after the second turn. It's just that the turns after that, I'm just playing with them and a lot of people don't catch it. So if you look at the field, we have 2 Dragoon, one the Dark Magician's Fusion, 1 Dragon Knight, and then 1 Macabre from the Invoked engine. Our hand is full. We have the 2 Alistairs. We got a lot going on. Village of the Spellcasters, we're gonna be negating the first trap, and then Circle plus Eternal we're gonna be banishing. So we got way too many Omni negates. If you remember, this deck was the one that was given away from free. The deck was worth somewhere around $250 mixed with English Asian. And then Loza played a variation of it, but he played all English version with Battle Chaos in it. So people were saying that I didn't know what to do, how to build decks. I don't know what to do. Loza played a format that's a little bit, kind of a little bit slower, because all my decks are made more for drawing. Like look at Z Holy, and other people that I've taught how to play. It's all about draw power, speed, no dead cards. And I think Loza plays the 3 refs, which is fine in this deck. I would advise it. In fact, some people who order the decks ask for the 3 refs and they get added. I am going to showcase my build. I had shown it before. People didn't notice it because I showed it with real cards. I did a deck profile, but people didn't notice it. So I'm going to re-upload it pretty soon. So this is it. Loza was going to win his locals maybe 2-3 days ago, but the problem was he forgot to side deck Spell Trap Destruction. So you have the 2 Dark Magicians, Red Eyes, Black Dragon. He plays Palladium, Oracle Mahad. I play DMG, the Dark Magician Girl. And then, like I said, the Battle of Chaos. 2, and then Magician Souls. And then the deck does play 2 Rod, but he plays 1, and that's fine because Alistair is a better summon. I mean, you're gonna get like a Dragoon, right? Omni negate. What does that over like 3 turns, and that's not really that great. So that's pretty much it for the monsters. We're going to hand traps. I mean, the kind of monsters. You can normal summon them sometimes. 2 Ash Blossom, 2 Ghost Rabbit, and then 2 Nibiru. You already know on my builds I don't put hand traps. If I do, then the deck's gonna be extremely expensive. His version of the deck, since it's all English, I have all the English too. But I don't play the hand traps. I don't sell them. I have some, but I don't sell them anymore. The 3 refs, like I was saying. So 100% he could have won the locals with this deck. I showcased it. I think I showcased the deck like 2 months ago. Prior to that, I had already played the build since 2019. I have proof on my videos. Then I showcased it like 2 months ago, then a month ago again, and then I showcased it 2-3 weeks ago again. And then there was a free giveaway a week ago of that deck. Like I gave the deck away for free to a lucky subscriber. I think it was Job chapter 28. Yeah, you can target Dragoon. Yes, it won't have pops, but it's a negate power monster. So I like bringing it back, you know. Is there something you fight over it, or just yeah, for sure. On my deck, I play Veil instead of Reborn, or I'll play Restage. Everything else is similar. It's the same ratio, same cards. It doesn't have the Battle of Chaos. If I add it, then I have to increase the price. But people can only afford somewhere around 200 to 250. They'll sell 2 or 3 per month. Once a deck goes past like 1,000, 1,500, they take a lot of months to sell. It could be 3, 4 months, 5, 6 months, maybe more. You already know we play 2 Magician Souls and 1 Circle. He plays 1 and 1. At that point, to be honest with you, might as well take them out because they never do anything. They don't come out at all. On my build, I play 2 Macabre or 2 Macabre. Two Anaconda is fine. I play one, but yeah, some people play two. One Artemis still. Super good in normal DM, but in Invoked DM, obviously it's even better because it helps you turbo to the Mechabas, so you do love to see that. One Almirage. Almirage is just to make sure you get the Trio, which once again didn't come up today, so feel free to cut this. Relinquish Anima, really good with Magician Souls. It's a Dark Spellcaster, which means... yeah, like I had said, there was a... So not only are you forcing... There's a combo I had shown people on my channel maybe like 3 months ago or something like that, or more, where you activate Magician Souls, Dark Magician to the field. Then with that restage, bring Magician Souls, activate effect, and then draw a card, and then draw a plus card from restage. And then on top of that, you link, and then you can link into anything you want, or you can link Magician Souls into Relinquish, Absorb, and then from there link Dragoon. So there was like a 5 or 6 plays out of 2 cards, or more. There was more plays, and people were angry. Said I didn't know how to play Dark Magician, and it just goes to show you that it works. Like he's saying that it works, and it's not just him. I have 6 other people that have used the variation of the deck exactly like I make it. Well, not exactly a variation of it, and the people that I've given the deck to, or they bought the deck, they say they do good at locals. They win for the most part, they say there's 6 duels total, but they'll end up winning 3 or 4 out of the 6. That's not bad for like a very cheap deck, opting out of Dragoon. I have the version where it has a Dragoon in it together with Alistair and Dark Magician. But those go for 200 for the English version. But the English Asian are the ones that have Dragoon together with Alistar and Dark Magician, because that deck with the 2 Dragoons, it goes up past like 1,200, so people can't afford it. But you're seeing it for yourself that it works. You know, so people who were saying, "No, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to build decks," you were actually wrong. I have results. You know, a lot of those people are people that are kids. They don't have any income. They don't have any cards. They don't own any real cards. They've never played. Everything else is fine except the Link Spider. I play Whelp, the swordsman, so you can make either Dragoon or Dragon Knight in your first turn, which a lot of people, including Loza, say that it's difficult to bring him out. Nothing wrong against him. It's just it's hard to bring him out if you don't have the right cards. But if you have the right cards, he can come out on the first turn. As I've shown people, you know, like Z Holy, Magic Libra, Job chapter 28, and I have about 3 or 4 other people that I've taught that technique. And you know what they told me? They told me that they're able to go into Dragon Knight on the first turn now. So I suppose it's true that you can't go into Dragon Knight in certain monsters hard because of the setup of your deck. It's like it's similar to saying I want to go 200 miles per hour, but you're in a Honda Civic. It's gonna be hard to do it when you're driving a Honda Civic. But if you say, I drive a Ferrari that hits 200 miles per hour, then you could say, I hit 200 miles per hour all the time. So that's an example of what I mean. If your deck is a Honda Civic, you can't go 200 miles per hour. But if your deck is a Ferrari, you can. So my deck is in a way like a Ferrari because I can hit the Dragon Knight or the Dragoon in the first turn um, without going into Anaconda. If they ban Ref and Anaconda, those things will not stop my deck. Dragoon and Dragon Knight will still come out just as fast. I have a sequence to do it. All the people that come to my channel and buy decks, I show them the sequence, and they themselves say they don't need Anaconda no more. They don't need Ref. So if it ever gets banned, it will not affect my deck at all.
Is your stock standard, rank up into the big boy, try to pop all this shit, no decay. This card's also very good just in general because, dark spellcaster deck. And same with this. Like, these are good in any deck. Like Sky Striker, for example, player packages like this would help as well. You just streamline into access code. They're great, but it's even better in this because it brings back Dragoon and shit in this deck. So yeah, some games you don't need to go into access code. You can stay on Celine and just keep using it as like a budget eternal soul. If it's got enough counters, you can keep bringing back.
So it's coming at around a minute. I told Loza I wasn't gonna record more than a minute.
Yeah, thumbs up some. But yeah, that's the action. Side deck, I don't think it's changed from my last profile, but that's okay. We'll go over it anyway. We've got Chip Boy, 2 skill drain.
Yeah, my version of the deck plays a village, and it also plays 1 or 2 skill drain depending on what the person is gonna purchase or buy.
That's okay. Yeah, alright, there you go. We got next different rarity villages because I'm a piece of shit.
And if you've seen in my duel, I pretty much closed the duel where there was like 3 opening negates, village.
Yeah, there's some that
It was
still play,
just
but yeah,
sick.
boy does it make it really hard.
But
Once the hand traps that.
to be honest with you, once you have all those opening negates, skill drain works against you, so you don't want to play skill drain. That's why I play it at 1. Some people want to purchase the second one, so I just add it in.
Decided were Lancia and Token Collector. The nifty thing about Lancia.
Now, like I had said before, if you want to purchase a deck, let me know. If you want the all English, the version that he has, the deck is somewhere around 1,000 to 1,200. If you want the English Asian, it's 200. If you want the all Alistair with Dark Magician, that one's 200 all English, but it doesn't carry Dragoon.
I played it once today and I got Cosmic and I was sad, but they didn't notify me, so lol. They really should have.
Mystic Mine is fine, but it's a main deck card. The reason why, because Terraforming searches it, so you can play anything you want. And then he's playing evenly matched. The left hand, Magician's left hand will cover that.
Okay. But yeah, that's about it. Invoked DM's very good.
Anything change immediately? Or
And then you heard it from Loza. He said it is Dark Magician Invoked is very good. And that was, I know he's played it before, but he's just barely tried it at locals. Wait until he gets the hang of it. I'm sure he'll win his locals with ease. Basically, Makaba is a Dragoon. Then plus you have Dragoon, then Dragon Knight. Then on top of that, all your back row. Then your spell trap. It's too violent. That's why I showcase on Mobile Ghost going against 3 to 4 negations per turn, and they still don't do anything to me. So with that having been said, Dark Magic attack.